While kids naturally pick up the language around them, it still is a skill that has to be learned. Parents and caregivers can foster that development, but sometimes a professional needs to step in. News Channel 7's Emily Davies shares what you can do if you have concerns and how to help your kid develop those skills.
Everyone has to learn how to make sounds. How to hold a conversation. And ultimately speak one or several languages.
Once upon a time, in a far-off land.
Are they talking and interacting the way other kids their age are? That's the biggest area of concern.
Suzanne Sally is a speech-language pathologist at Rothschild Elementary School.
Just because your child might have a little bit of a difference in their language skills or in their speech skills does not mean that they necessarily need speech-language services from a speech therapist.
After a referral, she gets 60 days to evaluate the child.
I'm going to be talking about people.
The National Center for Education Statistics is finding an increase in students with special needs, with the most common being a learning disability. Selly is noticing this too. She's typically had a manageable caseload of 35 to 40 kids. Now it's closer to 45 this year.
What are you kind of seeing in students and why that might be?
Well, that's a hard question.
Hard because there are numerous factors and research hasn't totally nailed down the why either. But Selly has noticed some kids not being ready for school, kids not comfortable sitting in a classroom setting or knowing how to handle their bodies in school. The pandemic could have had an effect, but experts also think screens in both the hands of kids and adults are impacting language development in babies and toddlers.
Language environments in the home and in childcare settings significantly impact language acquisition.
Dr. Karina Norbaum says if you're on your phone and your kid is on a tablet, you're not teaching them how to talk.
Thank you all for coming and dedicating your time.
Which is why evidence-based programs like Lena Start are helping parents up those conversations to build little ones' language skills.
Seeing examples of how to communicate with a young child can be really helpful because sometimes it's hard to talk to a baby.
Talk to your kid, play with your kid.
What do you want to do today? Oh.
Read to your kid.
You have a lot of rabbits outside your window too. Rabbits, yeah.
And yes, that's my child. I featured the Lena program a couple of years ago and have that story up on our website for you to learn more, plus links to sign up for Lena classes. The next round in Wisconsin Rapids and Stevens Point begin on September 15th, and the one in Wausau begins on September 17th. The classes include a meal and last an hour each week over 10 weeks. Childcare is available during the classes if you need them.